Hello, fellow vapors. Vaping newbie here. We're going to be looking at some juice tonight, and this is from a company called Bakken Vapes up here in Canada. The link for their website and Facebook page will be down below. You want to give them a look because this is a company that's expanding very quickly. They're doing a hell of a good job. Before I even get to anything, we're going to be talking about some juice, but before I even get to it, I want to give out a heartfelt apology to Chris and Laura. They sent me these juices quite a while ago, and somehow this got mixed up in some other juices that I had, and quite frankly, I guess I forgot, and I deeply, deeply apologize. I feel so bad, and they deserve better. So I am going to do, basically there's going to be a couple of videos, and both will be for Bakken Vapes. So again, Chris, Laura, I do apologize. I always start with packaging, and I love their packaging. All their juices that I saw, unless you specifically order high VG juice or max VG juice, they're all 70% PG and 30% VG. They come in a basic Ejuice bottle with the childproof cap. They have the little nub top, which I like because it works with everything, and very clear writing. The PG VG level is not visible. You don't see it on anywhere on the packaging, but the nicotine level, as you can see, is extremely clear. And well, maybe that's clear, but it's not clear on the camera. But here we go. Told you, very clear. And I wish the PG/VG ratio is on it just to remind people what it is. But it does mention on their website, so I should point that out. And just nice looking labels. I like the way they did it. So to me, the only downside is they don't have the PG/VG ratio or any kind of expiry date. But generally, we go through this, juice pretty quick anyhow. We're going to be looking at 4 juices tonight, and they're going to be in various tanks, various wattages and resistances. And before I start, taste is subjective. What you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. We always keep that in mind, folks. The first juice I'm trying is quite a challenge for me. It's called Minty Mochaccino. And why I say it's a challenge, it's a combination of two things. I don't like mint and I don't like coffee. So with that in mind, I dropped in my Limo, which is registering at 1.14 ohms, and I'm vaping it. Let's bring that at 17.5 watts. Actually, you can see on the tank, I've been vaping quite a bit of it. That was a full tank, pardon me, not long ago, and just sucked the hell out of it. Again, I just want to get a feeling for it, because when it's not part of my taste palette, I think it's harder for me to give a good overview on it. But having said that, it's a very smooth juice. I mean, it is zero nicotine, but it is 70% PG, but it's still not a lot of throat hit. It's very cool on the inhale, and then the linger is the coffee with a wee bit of mint in there. It's a really nice vape. I mean, if you've watched any videos, you know I don't like coffee, but I'm enjoying this. It's not something I would vape often, only because it has the two areas. But having said that, it doesn't mean it's not a good juice. It means I wouldn't buy it only because I don't like it. If you like coffee, if you like mint, this is definitely good. And you know what? Even the mint aspect, it's very subtle. It's cool going in. It's not as cool as me, but it's cool going in. And then the linger is the coffee. So it would be a very good morning vape, after dinner vape. Very nice indeed. So Chris and Laura, though, again, not part of my flavor palette, a very nice juice, well put together. Now I'm just going to change tanks and get on to the next juice, which is in my flavor palette. And this is called Fruit Fiesta. Now, this is a lot of fruit in one juice. This one I'm having a bit of a harder time with, only because perhaps there's too much going on. There's too much fruit. But it is nice. This again is in the Limo at 1.16 ohms, and I'm vaping it at 17.5 watts. It is nice. It's a mix. It's like a fruit salad. That's the only way I can think of it. It's like a fruit salad, and you're vaping it. So nice job on that as well. I like it when a company doesn't try to do too much, but if they hit that line, and I think it's my opinion, I think that Bakken has done that. They mixed in a lot of fruits, and then it was almost like, what do we do? And they created a fruit salad from it. And I think that is a really good way to recoup, mixing different types of flavors in it. It's actually very nice. So that is Fruit Fiesta. Nice job. I'm really looking forward to the next two that I got coming up because two of my favorite flavors. So stick around. I'm going to change tanks. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, the third juice that we're looking at tonight is called Banana Split. Now, I have to be honest. When I started vaping, the second juice I ever bought after I bought the tobacco one was a banana juice. Vaped it for a couple of days and hated it. It was almost chemicals. It just didn't have that, banana taste. It may have needed some steeping. This juice, I've been vaping for a little while now, and that's a really nice juice. It does have that banana flavor, but it's not overpowering. I've never had a banana split in my life. Okay, I can't tell you what it tastes like. Do I have an idea what it tastes like? Yes, I have an idea because it's freaking ice cream and bananas and a bunch of sauce crap on it. Okay, and some cherries. This obviously can't have that. That's just too, in my opinion, too far complex. But Bakken got the banana part excellent. It's not strong. It has the scent of banana. It's not an overpowering banana. It is just right. If I was one of the three bears, or was it Goldilocks or whomever, it was just right. They got the level of flavoring on this one perfectly, in my opinion. And I should have mentioned, I am vaping this in a Limo, and it is 1.16 at 17.5 watts. I find that when I'm vaping these, now I'm going to put up to 20. See, I like the flavor more at 17.5. And again, I mean, we're talking about a 70% PG juice, and I'm getting good vapor. I'm getting amazing flavor, and I'm not getting a harsh throat hit. I don't like a lot of throat hit, so it's suiting me really well. And excuse me, because when I start on a flavor, I'll vape it for an hour, 2 hours, and if it's too rough, it sort of turns me off right away. So this whole banana split vape is something that I could probably vape for a long time and really enjoy it. Personal request for Chris and Laura. I need 3 milligrams. I need something I can vape with nicotine, but 6 is I'm trying to cut it out. 6 is a bit too high for me these days. I'm only vaping 3, so I'm kind of saddened by that, but it is really good. Very nice indeed. So that's banana split. I'm obviously enjoying it. Good job. Stick around. I'm going to change a tank out. We'll get to the last juice. The last juice that I'm going to be looking at tonight had me really excited. It's called Raspberry Delight. Makes me want to sing a song. Raspberry Delight. Why am I so excited? If you've watched previous videos, raspberry is the jam that I have every morning. I love raspberry. And I put this in my Delta 2, and this has one of the pre-built coils in it at 0.52 ohms. I'm vaping it at 30 watts, and I'll tell you something, the flavor on this is magnificent. Really, really nice raspberry. And again, you know, I cannot overstate this. In my opinion, there could be a juice that's in your face, whatever that flavor may be, or there could be a juice that sort of just says hello. And the last two, the banana split and now raspberry delight, have that. They have that. It's not like, hey, I'm raspberry. It has, hey, I'm raspberry, and it's really enjoyable. It just makes it more so. Very good job. Um, Chris, Laura, I know you've been working on this juice for a while now, and you've probably developed, you know, even beyond these juices. We have some more we're going to be looking at, but if this is how we're going to start, we're off to a really good start. Folks, if you're down, if you're one of my American cousins, you want to get in touch with them because I did speak with Chris, and they're willing to try to see how they can get the juice over the border, whether they call it some bizarre lotions or whatnot. It's really, really well worth the try. And I guess, you know, the American dollar exchange couldn't hurt either. And if you're here in Canada, definitely look them up because they are well worth it. Again, a juice to me is something that should linger nicely, not overpower. And with the exception of the minty mochaccino, which lingered longer because of that coffee vape. And it's only my opinion that every coffee vape I've tried did the same thing. It lingered. The others, it's sort of the taste was there, and it stayed for a bit and then just dissipated. And that I like. I really appreciate that. So good job on these juices. So make sure you give them a look. Again, website will be down below. Folks, I'm really happy you came by. You know I love spending time with you. I hope you got something out of this. Stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.